superstar who's blessed your franchise with a championship, with box office appeal, marketability, etc. What LeBron James has done for the organization, a willingness to sit up there and to do that, to show that you take care of your own, is a big deal.
You know what? And I don't want to hear these charges, people talking about nepotism.
No,
the NBA is full of nepotism.
Full of it.
The ownership level, front offices,
Absolutely.
coaching. Yep. I don't want to hear it all of a sudden because of Bronny James's father plays for the Lakers. Right. It is rampant in this league.
That is a
Yeah. Big JTV. Like, comment, sub, like, comment. I love that, man. Man, you don't even need to like or comment or sub. I'm just happy right now, man. With all the negativity and toxicity happening in the black community consistently on a daily basis, being pushed on our faces at all times, 24/7, the trauma, the narratives from politicians telling you ain't ish as a black man, this, that, and the third. I'm happy we have a positive news story, man. This is what I like, man. Society want to put a knee on your neck, but this is the type of news I like. And it sounds benign, it sounds whatever, but Bronny James picked number 55th by the LA Lakers to be playing with his father, LeBron Raymond James, is one of the most beautiful things that I've ever seen, and I love it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Adrian Wojnarowski, you know what I mean, for saying the quiet part out loud and just keeping it a bean and saying, yo, nepotism is the NBA's way. Absolutely it is. In almost every industry, we done seen this happen so many times where people get put in position not because they deserve it, it's because they are related or they're friends with somebody who is in position. It's very, very clear that LeBron runs the Lakers. It's not like we have to, sugarcoat it or try to say something else, marinate some kind of sauce. No, man. We know what time it is. We know what it's all about. LeBron James runs this organization. Now, is it good in the long run to have a player in Bronny James who realistically should not have been drafted, period, and should be in college right now trying to develop and hone their skills in the future? Yes, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And you know what? You could argue it's going to ruin his development because they're going to try to fast track the kid. But let me tell you something. LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. LeBron James also does not have a lot of time left in the NBA. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying because his skills diminished. I'm not saying because he's actually been shooting a lot better. This past season, he has his best numbers from the three, right? His shooting has gotten a lot better. At least the way he paces himself is a lot better. But it's almost over because of, nature, father time, man. He cannot be the same basketball player that he was 3, 4, obviously now 5 years ago. And when you look at LeBron James and you look at the future of the Lakers and you look at the future of the Western Conference, it doesn't look like LeBron has another ring left in him. Unfortunately not. It's over. I don't think there's a ring in the Lakers' future anytime soon. And unfortunately, when they hired J.J. Redick, that was I'm going to keep it real, it was a bonehead move. I didn't like it at all. You know what I mean? I actually hate that move. I think that J.J. Redick is going to fail. I'm just going to keep it real. I'm making another video about J.J. Redick. But I believe he's going to fail, and he's going to fail very, very bad. I think J.J. Redick should be coaching the Charlotte Hornets. I believe J.J. Redick should have went to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think J.J. Redick should have went to multiple other franchises that need even Detroit. I'm not joking. He should have went to Detroit and dealt with that poop hole over there. You know what I mean? Because the Lakers' job comes with so many requirements, so much pressure, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is seeing LeBron James and Bronny James as teammates. I absolutely love it. Did you know that most people get the job or get a career like their parent? either their mother or father. Most of the time, if you want to predict a child's job or career, look at their mother and father. That's usually where they're going to go. Right? There are so many children of NBA players in the NBA. The most obvious is Steph Curry and his father, Del Curry. Did you know that, Klay Thompson, his dad, Michael Thompson, was a great NBA player too? Center. Played for the Lakers back in the day with Will Chamberlain. Right? There are so many players out there who have connections to NBA fathers, and they are not just picked because of their pure skill. They're picked because of their connections, or at least given an opportunity because of their connections. Look at Thanasis, my bad, Antetokounmpo. Thanasis should not be on an NBA roster, but he's riding the bench for the Bucks because a top 5 player, Giannis, is on that team. And Giannis runs the Bucks. Let's just keep it a bean. So for LeBron James, dude who done put in 20 plus years in the league, the most popular, dominant player in the league for 20 plus years, and I don't care what you MFers say, the greatest basketball player of all time, if he decides on one of his last few years in the league to say, yo, I want to play with my son, you as an organization make it happen. No ifs, ands, or buts. And the greatest comparison to this is Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr. I'm not a huge baseball guy, man. But I had a lot of love and respect for Ken Griffey Jr. He was a great baseball player to watch. It wasn't my era. I watched highlights because I wasn't born at that time. I didn't really get to see him. I was not a baseball guy at that age when I was young enough to watch him play. But I think that was such a great thing because his father was on the way out and Ken Griffey was on his way in to the league, Major League Baseball. And it was great to watch, man. We as black people have such negative news, negative, perceptions, horrible things happening to us all the time, that when you see a father-son duo, right, who are working together, playing together, growing together, that is such a positive look and such a great thing that our society needs to promote. You know what I mean? Like, do you know how much nepotism goes on around the world, dog? There's so many people who are unqualified for positions, but because their father or their mother owns the company, they get in position. And guess what? If you're a mother and father, your job is to make your kids get in position and have better position than you ever did. So LeBron James is doing what he's supposed to do as a father. Now, it is debatable that this might actually be bad for Bronny because of all the pressure. But guess what? You have 2 people in the household getting an NBA check who are working together, the father and the son. I personally think Bryce James is actually better than Bronny in terms of pure skill and talent. You know what I mean? That's just what I think. But you have Bronny James. Who knows? I don't see Bronny as an all-star. I can see Bronny as a rotation guy. You know what I mean? Maybe a G League guy. Who knows? But what matters the most, though, is we got a positive news in this dark world, man. Fulio got shot up. You know what I mean? Like, all kind of nonsense be happening out here towards black people. But we see black men working with their sons and keeping the family together. I salute that, bro. We need more of that. We need fathers engaging in their sons' lives, man. And not going out of their sons' lives, man. Just one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. I don't care. W Nepotism. Big JTV. Let me know what y'all feel in the comments. I'm out.